A lot of times they go across the spine like this.
Stephen Weitzman is an expert at making larger-than-life sculptures of people with a larger-than-life impact on history.
I have done the piece of Frederick Douglass that is in the United States Capitol in Emancipation Hall. Statue of Mayor Marion Barry, an 8-foot statue which is on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Weitzman's latest project sits in the center of his workspace. The Commission for Historical Statues in the United States Capitol tapped him to create a sculpture of Barbara Rose Johns to sit in Statuary Hall at the Capitol. The sculpture of Johns will represent Virginia and replace the Robert E. Lee statue removed in 2020. Weitzman hopes to tell her story through her sculpture.
The story is extraordinary. It's inspiring.
At 16 years old, Barbara Rose Johns decided not to settle for the status quo. On April 23, 1951, in Prince Edward County, Virginia, Johns led hundreds of her fellow high school students in a strike to protest poor conditions at Robert Russa-Moton High School, an all-black school in the segregated county. Weitzman is recreating the moment Johns stood before her fellow students and convinced them it was time to act.
In this moment of her oration, or she's holding it symbolically education over self. This is more important than even us.
It was a risky move, and Johns paid a price. After the strike, people threatened her and her family. She had to move out of town to stay safe, but her bravery paid off. The NAACP filed a lawsuit on the students' behalf, pushing to end school segregation. That lawsuit later contributed to the Brown versus Board of Education decision outlawing school segregation, a big impact in part because of Barbara Johns' choice to act.
And whenever I read the story of how she pulled this off, I get goosebumps because it's just remarkable.
Weitzman hopes his sculpture is a symbol of Johns' remarkable legacy, even after her death in 1991. He has a canvas with photos and help from family members to make sure the sculpture looks just like her.
With them coming here and speaking to me while I'm sculpting and me asking them questions and so on, I just step out of the way. I become the tool. They become the artist through me.
When it's all said and done, the full sculpture will stand about 11 feet tall.
When people look at your larger-than-life sculpture of Miss Barbara Rose Johns, what do you want them to feel?
The best I could hope for is that would inspire people without even having to tell the story about her, just to observe her and to see this passionate young woman, really a child at 16, that gambled everything on this feeling that she had that she could make a change in her world. And she did.
And because she did, her larger-than-life impact will soon be on display in the nation's capital for all to see. I'm Brianna Ross, WBAL TV 11 News.
Wow, Weitzman hopes to finish the sculpture by the end of this year. He expects it to be installed in the Capitol in early 2024.
And right now you can find this story and others on the Black History Month page on WBALTV.com. We will post links to every story you see on air this month right here.